From deep in the heart of the San Fernando Valley, it's Hanging with Dr. Z, with Rusty Steele and the Steel Wheels. Tonight, funny man Dave Foley. This monkey means business. The doctor will see you now.
Oh, come on! Stop it! Thank you. Rusty Steele and the Steel Wheels playing you in, everybody. How are you doing tonight, Rusty?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Just a quick question.
What
Is this a good time or no?
I was going to do the monologue, but will you excuse us? Just for 1 sec? Go ahead.
I just want to make sure we're supposed to go out for drinks after, and I just want to make sure that's...
Tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
told you this like 2 months ago.
I'm excited to do it. I can't wait. Can it wait? Speaking of the word wait.
It's just I'm moving soon.
You're leaving the Oakwoods. Well, that's good. You're finally out of the Oakwoods.
Yeah, finally.
Where are you going off to?
To the ranch.
A ranch?
Yeah, with this family.
What?
And also, I'm not allowed to have a phone anymore.
Does this have anything to do with all that literature I've seen in your dressing room?
It has a lot to do with that.
Oh.
Yeah. You do your monologue thing or whatever.
Sure. Hey, sorry, how are you? I think a lot about what those last few parties at the Playboy Mansion must have been like. What a horror show. I don't want to get into an ethical dilemma, but I don't think that Viagra should be taken by the dead. I just imagine some sad underwear model challenging Don Adams to one more game of pinball because she doesn't want to go upstairs so the crypt keeper can make no-no in her bathing suit area. Well, anyway, our guest tonight is going to tickle you in the bathing suit area if that's where you keep your funny bone, but I don't mean that as a genital reference, so please don't cancel him. He's a hilarious actor and writer. He's a today kind of guy who has a tomorrow sense of flair with a good appreciation for yesterday. So please welcome the president of Soon, Dave Foley, is here tonight. Rusty Steele and the Steel Wheels, play us out. The doctor's here. Turn your head and laugh.
He's the man with the Midas touch, Gert Frobe, and he wants to use it to help you maintain a healthy colon. Gert Frobe's Goldfinger Colonoscopy Chalet. With state-of-the-art medical equipment, Gert is setting the gold standard for healthy entrails. Yours, that is. With our highly trained anesthesiologists, your fears will drift away on a cloud of Delta-9 nerve gas. Gert Frobe's Goldfinger Colonoscopy Chalet. It's an odd job, but somebody's got to do it.
Pow! Rusty Steele and the Steel Wheels, everybody. How about it? Anyway, to wrap up the story, never get a dream catcher from the trash bin behind a mental hospital.
Great advice.
Our guest today, he's a national treasure, but not from this country. He is from Canada.
That's where that war was.
Please welcome, most famously from News Radio and the Kids in the Hall, but also a country music giant, Dave Foley, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, David.
Dr. Z.
How are you, my good friend?
I'm very well, Dr. Z.
So, Dave, the Kids in the Hall, and let's be honest, you're not kids anymore.
No, I discovered that when I looked at the other ones.
Yeah, 'cause you always look good.
I thought, yeah.
Oh my God, my friends look like the Crypt Keeper now. Tell me about, you have a new series.
We do. It's a new series where we try as much as possible to mimic the old one.
Indeed, that's how it works.
We're calling it the Kids in the Hall show.
Was there ever a discussion, the men in the hall?
No, it's one of those things where you're just stuck with a bad name
Sure.
for life.
Oh, no, it's a good name.
Yeah, but you know what? All names, when you really, like the Beatles is a terrible name for a band.
But they made it work.
Yeah, because it's a pun. It's they spelled it with an A. So, they play beat music.
So the Kids in the Hall, it's Dave Foley, Mark McKinney, Kevin McDonald, Bruce McCullough, Scott Thompson. And isn't it funny how no one likes Bruce?
Is that true? Somebody must.
We kid, and we're joshing because we're all friends. Mm-hmm. Now, which one of you wrote the parrot sketch? That's famously would you say that's the greatest sketch that's ever been written?
Certainly the greatest sketch that we as the kids in the hall who wrote the parrot sketch ever wrote.
You should do more sketches like that.
Yes.
Dave, I'm going to say 4 words to you, and I want your first thought that comes into your mind.
All right.
Gary Berghoff's diarrhea trick. Go.
It's how he always would carry a clipboard.
That's right.
In order to conceal his diarrhea stains.
That's why he was so good on MASH.
Yeah.
Now, you worked on news radio.
Yes.
You worked on news radio with Joe Rogan. Did you ever think that little Joe Rogan would go on to become one of our country's leading horse doctors?
No, here's the thing. I will often be in a restaurant where waiters work, and a lot of waiters are young men.
Indeed.
And a lot of them will come up to me and they'll say, "Hey, Joe said something really nice about you on his podcast recently." And I'll say, "Oh, that's nice to hear." And then they'll explain to me that Joe is outlining a way of living for people his age.
Oh, good.
And then I'll say to them, "Oh, that's not a good idea. You can't live like Joe Rogan. You'll die."
Yeah.
If you're going to follow him as a way to live, you should be aware of the fact that only Joe can make that work. That's it. That's the guy.
Rusty, you agree, right?
Yeah. No, Joe is and I love Joe. I love Joe.
No, we say that you love Joe and I love Joe, and we say that because we have to, because otherwise his crazy fans will hunt us down and kill us like rabbits.
Yeah. Well, and Joe could kill us from where he's sitting right now with a crossbow.
But this guy is as vital to me as candles in a power outage, or candles if you're a nun. Mm-hmm. I can't do it. I can't do it without this guy.
Well.
I wake up in the morning and I need some vitamin D, AVE, Foley. And you know that.
I know. Well, it's a totally mutual and symbiotic relationship.
Really is. But Dave, I tell you, we've had people on. You have Dave Foley, and then you have the other guests. And I say this, and I'm not just trying to kiss your butt.
No.
I would take a machine gun to all of them, just to have you back.
Well.
I would slaughter them in the street like starving dogs if it meant I could get you back one more time. Because you've got it. It's show and there's business, and you've got them both inside you, canceling each other out.
Dr. Z, on that day, I will strap on my galoshes and wade through the bloody mass of human wreckage to be on this show.
That is the second nicest thing anyone ever said to me that included the word strap on. What's next for Dave Foley in the bedroom?
Well, sexually, I've begun experimenting with eye contact. So far, it's not working out. Every time I make eye contact, I lose my erection. But I have hopes. I'm going to stick with it for a little while, and if it works out, I'm going to consider sex with the TV off.
Well, there's Dave Foley. You know why he's great? Because, as he just proved, he's not afraid to try the impossible.
All right.
Tomorrow night, author Irma Bombeck and musician Gigi Allen.
Bye.